Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt that inner tug of war? That quiet whisper urging you to rise and face the day, but at the same time, a stronger, lazier voice begs you to pull the blanket back over your head and just give in? We all know that voice, and too often we listen to it. But here's the truth. No one is coming to save you. There's no cavalry, no magic rescue. The only person who can truly turn your life around physically, mentally, emotionally is you. You've got to be the one. You've got to choose to get up, to move forward, to fight back. Because talk is cheap. Talk leads to regrets. But action creates results. We live in a world where it's easier than ever to find someone or something to blame. Your job, your upbringing, the weather. People spend their lives pointing fingers. But the real question is, have you looked in the mirror lately and asked, have I really done the work? Your mind will lie to you. It will whisper sweet excuses. Just rest today. You deserve to sleep in. You've been working so hard. But the truth? You haven't worked hard enough. You're not even close to the limit. And this isn't up to anyone else. This isn't up to anyone else. This is entirely, brutally up to you. You can't run your life on autopilot. You can't let your brain cruise without direction, like a ship drifting in stormy waters. You have to be awake, alert, and intentional. Every single day, you have to become your own sergeant. You have to set the bar high. And most importantly, you can't tolerate your own excuses. That's discipline. Discipline is imagining how good it's going to feel when you finally finish that workout. It's that sense of pride when you eat clean, when you stay focused on your goals, when you don't let one weak moment spiral into a wasted day. But here's the flip side, and it's one you know too well. Picture yourself at the end of the week, after letting your guard down, after giving in too many times, after compromising discipline for comfort, that sinking feeling, the guilt, the regret. You know it. So ask yourself, right now, what version of me do I want to feel like in 10 minutes, in 1 hour, in 1 year? Because those little decisions, those seemingly meaningless moments, they add up. Minutes turn into hours. Hours become weeks. Weeks grow into years. And all of that, one way or another, becomes your life. So hold the line. Push through the weakness. Resist the temptation. Stay focused. It's not easy, but it is worth it. You have to take control of your mind. Audit your thoughts. Track what's influencing you, because what influences you shapes you. And if you don't control your mind, someone or something else will. And here's a powerful truth. You can control what you think. You can control how you feel. You can absolutely control what you do. One of the best strategies? Write it down. I do it myself. I give myself orders. That's right. The general in me writes the plan. What needs to happen? What must get done? No debate, no emotion. And then the soldier in me, the discipline side, receives the orders, reads them, owns them, and then executes. The soldier doesn't argue. The soldier doesn't complain. The soldier moves. And when you start living your life like that as your own commander and your own executioner, everything changes. The soldier doesn't ask questions. The soldier doesn't complain. The soldier doesn't hesitate. The soldier executes. And now it's time for you to activate that soldier inside your mind. The one who doesn't care about how you feel in the moment. The one who sees a task and gets it done. That's the job of the soldier, to execute. No second guessing, no waiting for the right time, just commitment, just action. But to live like this, you've got to understand the two sides of your brain, the general and the soldier. Two roles, two energies. When they're working in sync, when the general commands and the soldier obeys, that's a unified force. And that kind of unity, that's how battles are won. That's how lives are changed. You must become the master of your mind. You must practice mental dominance, not just over tasks, but over urges, temptations, and distractions. Start with this simple, clear intention. I am going to become disciplined. That one decision changes everything. Not I hope to, not I'll try to, but I will. Think about this. What if you develop the ability to say no? No to the late night party. No to the easy path. No to distractions that pull you away from your goals. No to the food that breaks your commitment. No to what feels good now so you can achieve what's great later. That's where discipline begins, at the most basic level. Now pause. Really think about this. How different would your life look 1 year from now if you mastered that kind of discipline? What projects would finally be completed? What habits would be gone? What skills would you have? What would your body look like if you'd started doing what you said you would 3 years ago? Seriously, visualize it. Where would you be today if you had followed through? How much stronger would you feel? How much more confident would you stand? Now, take that realization and expand it to every single area of your life. Think about your fitness, your career, your business, your relationships, your sense of self-respect. What would life look like if you stopped letting outside circumstances dictate your actions? Imagine what it would be like if nothing external had the power to derail you. If your decisions weren't based on moods, emotions, or other people's opinions, but on your values, your mission, your vision. What would your life look like if you started crushing every task that you line up? If instead of hesitating, you just executed, one after the next? If you chased your goals not timidly, but aggressively, what would happen if you went all in every day? Truth is, we don't know yet, because you haven't seen what you're truly capable of. But that's the beauty of it, isn't it? You don't have to have the full roadmap. You just have to start. You just have to say, let's find out. Let's find out what happens when you stop letting discipline be an option and start making it a way of life. Let's see what happens when you commit fully and follow through relentlessly. Let's discover who you could become if you gave it everything you had. Because here's the truth. You'll never know what your potential looks like until you live with discipline. And once you start, you won't want to go back.